Absolutely, Brian. Thank you very much. And we are on the beach, but not Long Beach today, Nantasket Beach. And it's such a thrill and an honor to do this show today in the place I grew up in. Beautiful, and just to be with so many talented relatives. And the next segment we're calling, It's Never Too Late to Volunteer in Life. And my cousin Stevie Greenberg is the shining example of that. He volunteered to do a mission in Armenia for the Peace Corps. And without further ado, let's give it up for my cousin Stevie Greenberg.
Stevie Greenberg!
Really nice to be here. This is really it's an honor. It's good to have you here at the family home on T Street in Hull, and the family's here together. And it's just it's a wonderful tradition that we do, and I'm glad to have you come up all the way from New York and do this for us.
Steve, talk about very religious, spiritual man. Talk about what gave you the impetus, the motivation to do this 27-month Peace Corps mission in Armenia.
Well, I'm a nice old age. I'll be 65 next week, and I like doing exciting things and challenging things. And I also like the idea of tikkun olam, giving back, repairing the world. And so when I was looking for an idea to do it, I said, what about the Peace Corps? Now, I thought about the Peace Corps many, many years ago when I was a hippie. You were too young to remember that. And there were different times, and now I'm later in my career, so I said, where can I be of service? And the Peace Corps said Armenia. And by the way, that's a special story, because that's a story. I was originally going to go to the Ukraine, volunteer there, and didn't work out. But my son Max married a girl from Armenia, so they said you can go to Armenia. And I said, send me there.
All right. Talk about what the experience has been like and who you've been able to influence in your time there already.
Well, the experience is wonderful. I've got a big shout out to the U.S. Peace Corps. They know how to do it. I'm a senior volunteer. I'm one of 30 in the country. I work with nonprofits. I work with mostly Armenian young people who've got ideas on how to make their world a better place. But they don't have the skill set. They don't have the technical ability to make it happen. And I, as a senior volunteer, with the support of the Peace Corps, can help them do it. So I've helped a young woman do a tutoring program for children to speak English better. I worked with the Vonnegut Orphanage. I work with the Vonnegut Old Age Home, do human rights work, lots of different people. And it's really wonderful because they appreciate the support. It's exciting. It's a rewarding activity. And I can tell all of you who are thinking about what to do for your next act, it's a great act. It's a great adventure.
Steve, I've known you my whole life, and I know that for you, family is of the utmost importance. And coming here every summer, it's a way of generations connecting. Talk about how important it is to be involved in such a loving family, and we'll segue with that into my brother's segment on mentoring.
Well, I'll tell you, it is a perfect segue because family is it. The three goals of the Peace Corps are to give technical training and assistance, to share American culture, and to share the world's culture with Americans. And that means really, and it boils down to, we all live in one world and we can make it better. And family, I get charged up every summer we've been doing this. You get really charged up. You see people you don't see for a whole year. And it really is wonderful. And it's not just you get to see them, see how their kids have grown, but you get to support them. And so there's the young cousins who are thinking about college and what they're going to do and where they're going to go. And it's the most important value that we can have as people is to support each other. And I'm particularly proud of your brother, who's done an incredible job with that whole story, and with I love his book. Just the title, No Such Thing as a Bad Kid, and here he is, an international expert and speaker around the world doing it. I'd like to say that my Peace Corps work is a little bit like that. I know not quite as successful, but really something that's really exciting to be a part of.
Stevie Greenberg, ladies and gentlemen.
Stevie, you're the man.
What an inspiration, doing a Peace Corps mission at the age of 65. Now let's